Good morning, all. So today we'll try to see how we can split the replicate. When I say splitting the replicate, it means that, for example, you have around 100 tables in your replicate, and due to heavy transactions on few table, the replicate is having huge lag, and due to that, the other smaller tables, which hardly have or which don't have much of the transactions, they are also facing the latency due to this. So in case if you want to split the load, like you to have a separate replicate, and you identified and if it is agreed to move the replicate to to move those tables in a separate replicate, we'll see that practical today. So let me choose a replicate. Okay, it's having two tables. I'm trying to change the now. You got me for a second. Okay, let me yeah. Okay, for example, let me choose this replicate for now. All right, that is REP05A. Right. So Let's take an example that you want to split out this table EMP1 from this REP05A. So any idea how you will do it? Like we already done splitting of the extract, right? Anything you feel? Anyone? Babu, Bhaskar?
Yeah, we can do that using the SCN, right?
SCN. How exactly?
Um, we'll take that as what is the current SCN.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll stop the replication and add it to a new one.
Okay. Uh-huh.
When we are starting using SCN, we can start it, right?
All right. So you're saying that way. One second. So take current SCN. Can you please type here? I'm not able to type in your notepad. The steps which you just mentioned. Wait, I'll type. Okay. So first step was to take current SCN, stop the original replicate. Then was to create, right? Original for replicate, new for replicate, right? And start both the for replicate with the SCN, right? From where will you take the SCN?
The target.
Okay. Okay, fine. So actually, in trail file, it will have the SCN of target or source.
It's a source one, but we can find that in the checkpoint table.
So the checkpoint table, it is having one SCN, right? So
Yeah,
that SCN is source database SCN or target database SCN.
it's source.
So if it is source and if you take the SCN of the target,
Uh-huh.
it will never match only, right? Are you understanding?
That's a
I'm
source
saying
SCN, right, which is getting recorded.
yes, everywhere it is a source SCN. But
Yeah.
here, if you take the SCN from the target,
I mean to say, take it from the checkpoint table.
so that's what I'm asking. So in the checkpoint table also, you will
Huh?
have the SCN of source or target.
It's source.
It is source. Never ever take SCN from the target. It is not at all required for us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Log SCN. Because in the trail file, it will never find the SCN of the target.
Yeah.
Group name. So this SCN, this is target, right? So ideally I should not get the output, right? What is the current SCN? Well, let me check. See here, SCN here is in 2000. How many digits? Okay, so it's not the same. Do the same in target, sorry, in source. So here, but I don't think you'll get the output here, right? It's 10th June. Okay, it somewhat came, but 7th July it is. Oh, that is wrong, no? And it is 2014. Oh God. So are you understanding it? So it is the
Yeah.
SCN of the source. See the timestamp and all, okay? So, so now this is source. Okay. So you said that you will. So this is actually that you will take the SCN from the checkpoint table, isn't it? Not the
Yeah.
current, right? So here it will be target because you'll take the checkpoint table is in target only. All right. So this is almost correct only. Okay. I won't say it's wrong. Or no. For example, if you have downtime, it's totally right. What you said. All right. But ideally, this one change you should have. You should actually first stop the replicate because, for example, as I said, the replicate is having lag, isn't it? So it is
Yes.
keep on processing, right? So
Yeah.
if the replicate is up, the checkpoint, the SCN in the checkpoint table will keep on changing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. We'll stop the pump, and then with this option we'll stop the replicate, right? Send
Awesome,
replicate.
awesome. Very good, very good. So that's correct. Stopping the pump, so you will freeze the SCN. Correct.
Yeah.
Or you can also stop the replicate itself.
Yeah, but as you said, when the transactions are flowing, but that won't complete, right? When you do that send also, send
Yes, yes,
replicate.
it will not. It will not. So
Yeah.
let me give you an example here. Okay, for example, this is your pump. Okay, this is your RMT trail which the pump is sending. All right. Hundred trails, suppose. Okay, it has already sent. Replicate. Okay, so replicate is having lag, for example. 8 hours. Okay. For example, you have 100 trails already. Okay. So replicate is behind 100 trails. Okay. And the lag is 8 hours. All right. And pump is still sending more trails. Understanding the scenario?
Yes, yes.
So what you said that you will stop the pump, right?
Yeah.
But stopping the pump will not freeze the checkpoint table because replicate is still having this many trays to process.
Yeah.
Are you understanding what your client is saying? Ki somehow try to reduce the lag. So when you stop the pump, you will stop the additional trails here. But replicate will keep on processing the trails which are already sent here.
Yes.
So, but with that, the checkpoint table, the SCN in the checkpoint table, that will not freeze. It will be keep on updating. All right.
Yes.
So one way would be that I will directly stop the replicate itself,
Mm-hmm.
because even if you stop the pump and if you do login or the replicate, it will not give you yes, because it is having these many trails to process.
Okay.
So so when you have a lag of 8 hours, you have to wait actually for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
In that way only then you can split, but that is not the objective, right?
Yeah.
This you can do when there is no lag. For example, there is no lag only.
Okay.
Suppose if this is the situation, there are no trails here. It is up to date. Okay, this was, I mean, and there is no lag in the replicate. In this case, if you stop the pump first, it's fine. Then the login we will give you the yes of the replicate. Okay, but in our case, we are already having these many trails already sent to the target. Understanding?
Yeah.
So here, what I can do is stop the replicate first. Okay, and stopping the replicate also might take some time. Okay, because it is already heavily loaded. It might be, and because if you stop the replicate, it will have to either complete the whole transaction. So it will wait for that. Until that time, you have to wait. So do not force stop it. Wait for it to complete. Force stop only on the first case. Okay. So when your replicate is stopped, then the checkpoint table, it will not be updated, isn't it?
Yeah.
So my pump is not stopped. Okay, the pump is keep on sending trails. I just stopped my replicate for now. So since I stopped the replicate, the checkpoint table will not be updated. So since the replicate is already stopped, it will not update the checkpoint table, right? Since replicate is already stopped, it will not update the checkpoint table. Understanding till here, the first 2 points.
Yes, yes.
So then create a new replicate, set the new replicate to the trail sequence number and RBA as the original one replicate. Sorry. So let us see how it is. So now I'm stopping the replicate. So since I stopped, okay, this is the SCN, right? Now let me do some updates also in the target to showcase that the target is still, the application is still live. And let's see if the SCN is freezed or not. Okay, so employee 1 and employee 2, all right. Rep split, okay, SPLT. Okay. So let me do for employee 2 also. Okay, so this would have changed the SCN, right? If you check the checkpoint table, it will be still the same. Okay, understanding?
Yeah.
Because I have stopped this replicate, so irrespective of even of billion transactions in the source, the SCN will be just the same. So now let me create the param file for the new replicate. So you can do this before stopping also. I'll do rep05b, okay? So here I will add employee 2. Oopsie. So the ext trail will be same, right, as the original replicate, isn't it?
Yes, it's same.
Now you have to set this replicate from this point only, isn't it?
Yeah.
So ext seqno 6 extrba. What will happen if you set from the wrong point? For example, now this is already reading sequence number 6. If you set it to sequence number 5, then any guesses?
Fail, I guess, right? It will try for the already applied data.
Ah, exactly, exactly. Very good. So you don't want it to do any duplicate processing. Okay. So what I did, I stopped the replicate first. I ensured that the checkpoint table is not changing. Right. I didn't stop the pump. Okay, not required because already we are having so much lag. Only in case if your target file system is getting filled up, at that point you stop. All right. Elsewise, would not required. Now I created the new replicate. All right. I added it to and set it up to the same point as the original one. The same trail sequence number and the RBA as the original replicate. Right. So now let me remove the table from. So how are we planning? In 05B, I gave employee 2. So in 05A, I'll do employee 1 only. Okay. And if you see here, the trail file is already updated. Trail file number 6. See the RBA here. It's 2843. Okay.
Yeah.
Because my pump is keep on sending trails to the target. And my replicates and all are in 05. Okay, these are the two replicates, right? For me now. My replicates are in 6 trail file and RBA 1531. But actually, the trail file has been updated because the pump is still up. Let me ensure that I have splitted the table. So in 05A, I'm having only employee Scott EMP1 to Scott EMP underscore A. And 05B, I'm having Scott employee 2 and EMPB. So let me start it. Let me see, did it, how many tables it actually took? It took only employee 1 and that one insert came. Here also employee 2 it took. So understanding this is the proper way to split the replicate. Any doubt here?
No, then we don't need of SCN then.
Sorry?
Without SCN also we can do it in this way.
Yeah. We can do it.
Okay.
I mean, since SCN is already freezed, I gave this one. Actually, if you do from SCN, it will be bit slower.
Okay.
You know, it will scan the trail file and check for
Okay.
that SCN. I just
Okay.
took that
Okay.
pain out of it. I
Mm-hmm.
directly gave, don't use your brain, start from this. Exactly, done.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it's up to you. So here, in this case, even if the downtime from app end you don't have, you can still do it because here I'm taking care of everything, right?
Yeah.
So this can be also used when you have downtime. So I'm trying to teach you when you don't have a downtime, those steps, so that is implicit to do when you have downtime. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone having any doubts?
No.